good morning. It is with great pleasure and enormous pride that I welcome you all, and formally call this inaugural meeting of the Mvskoke Reservation Protection Commission to order. Before we get started, I'd like to take just a moment to mark this occasion. Many may view the information or the formation of this commission as a result of a hard-fought victory in the Supreme Court. But the road is much longer than that. The opportunities before us are fruits of the labor and many who has gone before us. Powerful Mvskoke voices such as Obisli Yahola, who fought to protect our people and to preserve our lands. And a way of life through removal and civil war, Chito Harjo fought against abolishment of our reservation and assimilation policies. And grassroots Mvskoke matriarchs such as Jean Hill, who fought in the 60s to restore our ability to elect our own leaders. From the hills of Alabama, Georgia, and northern Florida to the halls of Congress, these brave men and women fought for the rights and abilities of our nation to live in peace as equals to our sovereign neighbors, to prosper as people, to maintain our culture, our language, and indeed our Creek way of life. We are all heirs to their legacies of determination and perseverance. Their fires light our path as we, the new generation, commit ourselves to shaping and protecting the future of our nation for those who come after us. So it is with their memory and our solemn responsibilities in mind that we turn to work before this commission we gather here today, with the historic opportunity to come closer than ever before to realizing our ancestors' dreams and hopes of our nation, in affirming the continued existence of our reservation boundaries and our sovereignty over those lands. The Supreme Court has delivered a long overdue jurisdictional clarity upon which new, better system of governance can be built. Systems that work within the framework of sovereignty to provide better public safety for our citizens and our neighbors. Systems that can foster unprecedented economic growth and prosperity throughout our region for Indian and non-Indians alike. In the days and weeks since the court's decision, we have implemented many different agreements and protocols to meet urgent requirements and assure security and continuity in government services. We have and will continue to meet those needs. But the court's decision lays the foundation for greater opportunities. This commission is charged with building upon those foundations and turning those opportunities into reality. We have assembled the best and brightest among us for the matters of law, commerce, health, and welfare to the environment, and many more. You have each been selected for your expertise, knowledge, and wisdom in a wide array of subject areas. I am confident that current laws provide this group of experts with all of the tools and options we need to transition to a new, better way of doing things. If we approach each challenge guided by the principles of sovereignty and good faith negotiation, there will be no intraceable problem with new and improved solutions. Make no mistake about it, many challenges lie ahead. Some of you may at times find yourself captive to old ways of thinking, constrained by limitations that have been forced upon us in the past. But I will encourage you to recall how and by whom those limitations were put in place. To remember why things have always been done the way they have, those false limitations have now been lifted, and we need only to open our minds to blaze new trails and find new approaches. I am absolutely confident that we are equal to that task, and that by working together we can and will succeed. This commission is assigned to carefully undertake research, analysis, and facts finding to determine what action and changes are necessary to develop new economic development, public safety, and social services programs. This will fall into two basic categories that, when combined, will shape our future. First, we must look inward at needs, policies, laws, and resources to identify improvements and opportunities here on our reservation. Second, we must look outward and engage our local neighbors and other sovereign across the state to understand how we can work cooperatively to make better future for everyone. But it's not only our future that this commission will shape. The precedent set by the Supreme Court has relevance to all nations. So the decision we make, the solution we develop, and the path we follow will in many ways benefit of all Indian country. You know, as I mentioned, I get a little emotional. But as I mentioned before, everyone that's been picked, you have that expertise and knowledge. Our reservation has been given to us, and we will fight before it's taken away again. And I'm confident with all the people that I selected, we will do the very best to do that. You know, many years in the early 1800s, our ancestors fought for this. In the early 1900s, our ancestors fought for this. We're going to fight, still going to fight more.